350, yeah?
Keep the change, amigo.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, take them, Pop. Go with you, mate. Here, look. Owe it to me. All right?
Archie. How are you, Archie?
How am I? How am I? How do you think I am, you slag?
Foxy slag! I'll kill you, Archie! I'll kill you!
Look, Archie, I'll give you a ring.
I'll have you red! I'll bloody kill you!
There you go, my son. They should fit.
Cheers. No tar.
What do you mean, no tar? They're free.
Yeah, they're flares.
No, that's fireproof.
Fire? No, flare, it's a style, isn't it? You know, like bell-bottoms. And nobody wears them anymore. Didn't you know they were flares?
Yeah, of course I did.
You didn't, did you? You bought them without looking at them. Been stitched up, mate. Stitched up.
Yeah, very comical. Trouble with you, Terry, is you don't appreciate quality. Top quality denim, that's what I was buying. They'll move, you see.
But they won't.
Yeah. Oh, not now, Dave. I'm up to here. All right, I'll send Terry over. All right, Dave, all right. If you insist, I will forget about making a living. I will drop everything at your whim. OK? Right. Dave wants us over at the Winchester. Says it's urgent.
Has he got trouble?
I don't know, he wouldn't say on the phone. I'll get this out of the way and we'll go over there.
How many pairs of these have you got?
500.
500?
I got your message, Dave. Anything the matter?
Oh, yes and no.
Hey, what's all this in aid of?
Well, I can't say just yet. You've got to wait for Arthur and Terry.
This had better be good, Dave.
You steel yourselves for a shock.
Oh, lads, you shouldn't have bothered.
Ain't your birthday, is it?
Terry. Arthur, Des.
Who the bloody hell's that?
Oh, me, Jacko Rag. Hello, my son. How are you?
Terry.
Oily Ray.
Never is. That'll do, Jacko. Nice to see you.
My old man. Yeah, spot of shampoo for my very good friends here, please, Dave.
Lovely.
Por favor, listen.
Yeah, what?
I think we better wheel it on now, Dave.
Roger.
Back in good old England. Salute, fellas.
Salute. Listen, I thought you'd get nicked as soon as you trod on the tarmac at Gatwick.
Oh, I never left because of the law, Tell. No, I just wanted to turn over a new leaf, that's all. Best thing I ever did.
Well, here we are.
What about that, then,
Welcome home, Jack. Good day.
Hey!
Well, gracias, fellas, for turning up here today.
Didn't have much choice, did we?
That means a great deal to me. Well, I just got a couple of business calls to make, but in the meantime, help yourselves. We can keep this coming till morning, can't we, Dave?
Certainly can.
Dear Jacko Rag.
Business calls. Probably dialing the speaking clock.
I didn't think I'd see him back in England.
Well, you wouldn't have missed much, would you?
He's all right, is Jacko.
He's a bloody menace.
That's his shampoo you're drinking.
I didn't want to hurt his feelings, did I?
Oh.
But if he starts all that I said to Biggsy and Biggsy said to me, cobblers, I'll have a nervous breakdown.
Listen, when I was in the scrubs, Jacko told me to keep my head down and do the bird. If I hadn't shared a Peter with him, I would have been in all sorts of bother.
Oh, heart of gold. Say no more.
Can I help you, Arthur?
Just look at your trousers, Dave. They flared.
No, Arthur, it's just the way I'm standing.
Nobody wears flares anymore.
Archie, don't hang up on me. This is dead important. Look, I'm doing you a favour. Yeah, I know I owe you one. We all know that. Else why did I come back here in the first place? Answer me that one. A meet. That's right, I want to meet. What, you still at your old place? All right, let's make it there. You won't regret it, Archie, on my life.
He wants to meet at my old place.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So what's it like being back, eh, Jacko?
Well, there's been some changes, hasn't there, Des? I mean, you can't even get a decent pint of keg now. It's all that bloody real ale stuff, isn't it?
Come on, then. What have you been doing in Spain?
Now you're asking. I know you blokes have been thinking about me over there in Spain all these years.
You think about nothing else, Jack?
Lying around on the beach, drinking the vino, chasing the senoritas, but you'd be right out of order, because I've had my nose to the grindstone from the word go.
Of course you have, Jack.
Yeah, you see, in Spain they've got this lottery, see? And every week everybody buys a few tickets. Well, being as how I was going native, I did likewise.
You didn't pick a winner, did you?
I certainly did, Des, I certainly did. A very handy little nest egg. But I didn't blow it in the usual fun and games, neither. No, I bought myself a nice little bar. And now I'm the landlord of Ye Old Boar's Head, Torremolinos.
Oh, very continental.
Dominoes, darts, a good pint of keg, and as many Scotch eggs as you can eat. The English Panthers love it. So I thought, well, if Ye Old Boar's Head works in Spain, why not El Toreador Taberna, London? You see, what I've got in mind is a nice little Spanish-style bodega. A spotty flamenco dinner touch.
You're not forgetting your ethnic food poisoning touch.
Just shut up, will you?
So that's why I came back. As a matter of fact, Terry, I was wondering whether you had much on at the moment.
He booked up to the eyeballs at the moment,
Oh,
Jack.
Yeah, I quite understand, Arthur, quite understand. Dave, crack open a couple of bottles, will you?
Oh, lovely. Yeah, of course. Cheers.
Arthur, could I have a word, just a minute?
Eh?
Just a couple of words, Arthur.
What? Sorry, Terry.
It's just well, I'd appreciate it if you could let Terry off the hook for the rest of this week, you know, just for old time's sake.
No, I'm sorry, Jack.
No, I understand,
He
I
is
understand.
up to here.
Yeah, but look, here. What if I give you 400 notes, right? That's to cover Terry's wages and your inconvenience.
Well, yeah, I suppose he's not all that busy.
What are you into these days, Arthur?
Oh, import, export, property.
Property? You could be the answer to my prayers, Arthur. Yes. You see, I'm a bit out of touch with the property market in this country, and I could use an expert like yourself. How about you looking for some premises for me? Up west, long lease, you know the kind of thing I mean.
Oh, well, Jack, I'm going to need...
I'll tell you what, you're going to need expenses.
Expenses?
Well, how about I give you 500 in advance of your fee?
Yeah. I just thought I'd mention it, Jack. I'm running a little business on my own now,
Yeah?
so if you're looking for a little motor or anything like that...
Oh, certainly, Des, yes, you can certainly help me.
Yeah, well, I thought you'd be interested.
What I'll do is I'll give you...
Hey, what's going on?
Just business, Terry, just business.
So what do you reckon then, Dave?
Well, I'll go.
Yeah, if it's a member, tell him we're shut. Nah, straight up, Jack, I am busy enough as it is.
Oh, it's only just a bit of advice, Dave, that's all. Like bar staff, wholesale liquor, licensing, I mean, you know the ropes.
Yeah.
Well, so long as I can count on you to be there, that's all. But look, here you go. See? No obligation.
No, I'll keep the rest for you. I'll put an elastic band around it so it won't get mixed up with mine.
Oh, that's going to stop
Evening.
you helping yourself
Good
too,
evening.
is it?
Well, come in. Don't be shy. Have a drop of espumosa.
Why not?
Jack Rag, this is Detective Constable Rycott.
Oh, yeah.
Well, always happy to buy the law a drink. Pick up your money there, Dave. It's getting wet.
What can I do for you, Mr. Rycott?
Nothing much, Dave. It just occurred to me the other day, your licence is coming up for renewal.
Doesn't time fly?
Well, you know how it is, Dave. I have to go through the motions. Got to make sure you're keeping everything clean and tidy. You want to watch your small change that could mount up.
I still say we should give it back to him first thing. I mean, he was well out of order, wasn't he? Shouldn't take advantage like that.
Well, one thing we can be certain of, it ain't funny money. Oily Rag couldn't get money out of a bank even with a chequebook.
He's had a tickle or two.
Oh, yeah. Like the time he was driving for some team out of Essex and he locked the keys in the car. They all come steaming out this bank, really looking the business in the balaclavas and that. And there's Jacko asking if anyone's a member of the AA.
Yeah, well, just because a geezer's done well for himself don't mean to say you can rip him off, does it?
Oh, come on, Terry. I mean, he gave me 700 quid. Now, if I come across a nice BMW or something, well, that's your deposit straight away. I mean, where's the rip-off?
Yeah, and he wants you running errands in my office hours, he's certainly got to pay.
Right, Arthur.
Yeah, all right, all right. I'm going to crash out.
Yeah. Good night.
No, I said I'm going to crash out.
Terry, turn it down. I mean, that shampoo has given me a real head.
See that tilt over there? That's where my old school was, eh? Right by that roundabout. Or was it the other street down?
Jacko, what's up?
How do you mean?
Well, we spent 3 hours in the Duke's Head, which was nice, I admit. And we've been all over West London only to establish that your favourite Chinese takeaway is now a sex shop. Well, what's occurring?
Point taken, mi amigo, point taken. Yeah, well, if you haven't got the time to spend a day, you know, wandering around with an old friend, well, I mean...
That's not what I mean, and you know it. Listen, you're putting something off, aren't you?
Always was perceptive, I tell. Straight to the heart of the matter. That's you. All right. See that flat up there? The one with the green door, number 86?
Yeah, what about that?
Well, that's where the old wife was living when I come out of Scrubs. You know, before I'd done a bank to Spain. I just want to find out if she's still there. I want you to go there, knock on the door, and tell her that I'm still around.
Oh, she's gonna love that, isn't she?
Oh, just break it to her easy, I don't want no trouble, no fuss. Just want to talk, that's all. Go on, my son. Number 86.
You haven't come for me telly, have you?
No.
I thought not. That's usually Fridays.
Look, I don't mean to be rude or anything like that, but have you lived here long?
5 years.
So I suppose you don't know anybody called Eileen Ragg, do you?
Oh, yes. She married the man from the Prue. He still comes round. Done very well, she has. Lives on the other side of the green now.
Jacko, she's married to someone else.
Well, that means she's divorced me.
Well, yeah, that's what it sounds like, doesn't it?
Well, without so much as a buy your leave.
Oh, to be fair, look, you were inside for 5 years, you did a straight bunk to Spain for 3. I mean, what would you expect, eh?
Oh, I just wanted to talk to her, But bloody divorce me.
Look, the best thing you can do is leave it alone, right?
Yeah.
And where to? Come on.
Uxbridge. I've got to meet my partner.
Flares, Arthur. But nobody wears them anymore.
Oh, don't you start. The old bloody nation's obsessed by the shape of its jeans. It just shows what a decadent society we are living in. Now, Chris, I wonder if you could take them all in for me.
500? Oh, not worth it. It's easier to make 500.
Well, there must be something.
It would go a treat behind the Iron Curtain. Stand in the middle of Red Square with these, and you would be mobbed.
Cheers, Chris. Very useful.
Or, you could alter a few.
How do you mean?
I mean, a few pairs to go on the top of the boxer sort of thing.
Oh, no. I couldn't do a thing like that, Chris. Might be a spot of feedback. Would there?
Oh, I know someone who would do it. No connection with you, no feedback. But you would have to front him.
How much?
Say 500 quid. You should get 350, 4 quid a pair. At least you won't lose out at the death.
All right, Chris, if you're sure this geezer can pull it off.
Oh, he's the king in the rag trade. Johnny Cofter don't give a monkey's what he does.
Who?
Johnny Cofter. Why?
He's the rotten sod that flogged them to me in the first place.
Come on then, give us a clue. What's all this about partner?
Well, I say partner. He's a kid, really. Needs encouraging. Yeah, bit of a bloody magician with the old bookkeeping. Got to have someone like that on the board.
So he'll be jacking his job in here then, will he?
Oh, I should say he will. Should be out in 30 seconds.
Punctual type, is he?
Bang on. Neville Watton, Terry McCann.
Hello, mate.
Jump behind the wheel, Tel.
Right.
Very important business meeting. Point the wheels at Hammersmith.
First Uxbridge, now Hammersmith. Whew. Treating half this, Jacko.
You what? This is a very bad line. Money back. You're speaking a foreign language as far as I'm concerned, pal. The lads have started work. I know you didn't say start, but I got a full shop here. I can't have shunted Granadas getting under my feet. You brought it here in good faith, and I started working on it in good faith. End of chat, far as I'm concerned, pal. That was him.
Is he sweating?
Bricks does bricks. Muggs only got third-party fire and theft.
Good.
And the shunt was his fault, it now transpires.
Have you done the crash repair?
Yeah, just waiting on a new bonnet. I'll bell him in a couple of days and tell him I've got a punter who'll take it off him for a price and pay for the repairs. He'll be so relieved. He'll jump at $2.5 grand.
Lovely. Well, I reckon my client will cough up 5.
Well, that's all right then. Nice little drink up this weekend. Come on then, I'll show you.
Excuse me, Leroy. When's the bonnet coming?
They promised it for later this afternoon.
Very nice. Very nice. $55,000. He's been a bit restless, hasn't he? All motorway driving, no doubt.
Oh, yeah. I'm never in the wet.
Oh, no. Can you get me a new Speedo?
No sweat.
All right, fair enough.
I'll have my whiskey vouchers now if it's all the same to you.
Yeah, well, I thought you might.
You got a light, Chief? Are you thinking of buying the old deli?
Well, no, I was actually looking over for a friend of mine.
Don't get me wrong, Chief. It's just the bloke who owns it happens to be a friend of mine.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Well, I thought I'd put a good word in for you.
Oh, no. Why would you do that?
Well, there's a bloke who's put in an offer. A dealer in unusual magazines. My friend doesn't like him.
No?
Well, if he was to get another serious offer, well, might be a drink in it for me.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, and you'd save yourself some money because you wouldn't have to go through the estate agent.
Oh, now you're talking my language. How can I get in touch with this friend of yours?
Well, best let me talk to him first.
All right, I'll tell you what, look, I'll give you my card, see if you can get him to ring me, and we'll have a drink.
Right, will do, Mr. Daly.
That's it. Ta.
Well, this is Sunnyhurst Road. I'd say number 23 was just a memory.
Well, he said the old place.
Who's he?
Archie Simpson.
Well, you've been away 8 years, haven't you? I mean, maybe he's got a new old place.
Oh, hang on. There he is.
Listen, you sure this is kosher? It's a bit funny for a business meeting, isn't it?
Just a spot of nostalgia, Till, that's all. Look, you hang on here, Till. Won't be long. Come on, Neville. That's the way go, pal.
Yeah.
What's your Jack?
Archie. Well, thank God you showed, Arch.
What do you think of the old place, then, eh? Bit of a come down, isn't it? Still, you done me a favour, really, getting me locked up for 8 years. Because I wouldn't have had nowhere to live, would I?
I'll come to settle the accounts, Archie.
Oh, for bottling up on me and the boys? Hey, getting me put inside, losing 10 grand. Well, that's nice, isn't it, boys? oily rags come to kiss and make it better for us.
Yeah, look, I only get an hour for lunch.
I'm going to give you 15 grand, Archie. I want to make things right between us. Here, look.
You're a bloody dreamer, pal. I don't see no 15 grand, Jack.
They're floor plans, Archie. This fella's a wages clerk. These are the plans to his office. See, every week him and his mates pack it up 150 grand. But there's a cock-up in the design, see, Arch? You need 2 trolleys of cash, but the lift only takes 1 trolley at a time. So, for 2 minutes, him and his mate are left all alone with 75 grand.
You make me want to puke, Oily.
I've timed it, Archie, down to the last second. Believe me, this has got to be the best blag that you've ever seen in your life.
I'll tell you something, Jack. I ain't interested in money no more. You might have noticed I'm a bloody cripple these days. But when you whacked that jag into the wrong gear, you not only got me banged up, you smashed my sodding leg, you little...
Oh, please, this has nothing to do with me. Oh!
Bloody cripple me, you bastard! We'll settle the accounts all right, Jacko.
Ease up, Arch. We don't want to top him.
I do, Barry! Yes, I do! Leave it out!
Get out! All right, the cavalry's here. Jacko, on your bike.
This ain't your concern, pal. I'll stay out of this while you're still walking.
Bottle gone, has it? Come on, he's gone. There's only 2 of you now. What's up?
Me! Up!
No?
Draw some! Hello, your face, McCann! Hello, the bastard rags throat! Hello, have your little boy!
Hey, Jacko! Hey! Oi, get in the car.
Oh, I've got to find Nev.
Fine, he's done a runner, hasn't he? He's had it away. He'd probably be in Watford by now. Get in the car, we need a chat.
How's it going?
Great. Lovely match, this, Billy.
Aye.
Have you spoken to the owner?
Yeah, he's still a bit fractious.
You know, did he accept the offer?
Nah, just dropped a few hints.
Billy?
He'll go for it. He's on a hiding to nothing otherwise.
I hope you're right. I've given you £700 on account.
Don't worry.
Yeah, well, don't spend it yet, not till we've done the deal. I know you.
Yeah, well, it's been on my conscience for 8 years, this tale. I couldn't come back to London without making things straight with Archie.
But what did you expect to do? Have a nice little chat and say you're sorry? Archie Simpson is a well-known nutter, right? He's one of the original kamikaze hard men. I think all that sun must have fried your brains. And what's all this about?
I'll explain everything to you later, Terry. Just give me some time to have a jimmy and a wash-up, right?
As you're heavy into fashion these days, Arthur, though I thought that might interest you.
What's that? We can look forward to a revival of the romantic and hedonistic look of the 60s. Lots of lace and velvet, loose, baggy garments and... oh, perhaps a return of that museum piece, the flared jeans.
Mind you, that mag's 3 years old.
Has Jacko been in?
No.
I've lost him.
Well, some people have all the luck.
He's given me the slip.
I knew I brought you up wrong. You are working for someone, ergo, you give them the slip, not the other way round.
This is serious. There's a geezer called Archie Simpson who seems intent on topping him.
Oh, what a shame. I just fixed up some nice premises for him.
Simpson likes hurting people.
Look, Terry, we seem to be into a am I my brother's keeper situation here, and frankly...
He's a mate, isn't he?
Not mine.
Besides which, he's paying me. Us.
Oh, Terry's right, Arthur. He's on wages.
Speaking of which, I'm skint. So peel us off a couple from my wad. I'll do the rounds and find him. Oh, come on.
Has Jack been in? I've got just the motor for him. Be ready tomorrow. If he's not fussy about the colour.
Well, paint it white, write ambulance on the bonnet, that should do.
Very funny. Just give us some money. That ain't enough, is it? If I find him in one piece, Des, I'll pass on the good news.
Cheers.
That is mine, you know.
Right.
All right.
Want a beer, Des?
Oh. Cheers, Arthur.
Yeah, don't put that on my slate.
All right, I'll pay for it myself.
Oh, cheers, Dave.
Oh, I'll have a large vodka, Dave.
Hello, Neville. Wait. Half day at the office?
Where's Jack Rag?
I've never heard of him.
Who's that again?
I don't get funny. I know you. The last time I saw Rag, he was having his hand held by your boy McCann.
Jack ain't here, pal. And nobody knows where he is. There's just a few folk having a quiet drink.
Where is the slug, Daly?
Who are you, Sunbeam?
Nobody.
I asked you a question, Daly.
I swear to God, I don't know.
Get in there, Tony! Where is he, Daly?
I'll get the law, Dave.
Now, Arthur!
Come here.
Christ! Bastard! Slide! You bastard! Slide! Easy. You bastard! You bastard! Slide! Get up! Get up! Bastard!
You all right, Dave?
Whoa. Got me on nose, Leader. I don't think it's broken. Arthur!
I'll murder the bloody lot of them.
Oh, but you didn't call the law, did you?
No, do you want me to?
No, I don't want Rycott sniffing around with my licence coming up.
They leave any brandy intact, Dave? That's fair turn me up, it has.
Pour it yourself, Arthur.
Des, the lads and I are going to get something to eat. You want to come?
No, I want to put this new speedo in.
Right then.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Okay. Leroy, if you finish that later, come on.
You sure this is the place, sir?
Oh, yes. This is definitely it. Look, they've completely resprayed it. I'll never get this car back unless you do something.
You may know these gentlemen, sir. This time I intend to nick the lot of them. The keys are probably in the office.
Faded denim handbags? No, I'd rather stick to our original plan, Chris. Well, I don't fancy our chances of shifting 500 faded denim handbags. I'd rather have the gene. He's already done it. Oh, my God, Chris, how could you let him? Hang about. That is a bloody liberty, Chris. Listen, stick by the phone, I'll ring you back. All right.
Hello, Mr. Daly. You probably don't remember me.
Hey,
Mind if I come in?
Hang on. What is this? Oh, where's he going?
I hear you're interested in premises in Remington Street.
I was merely inquiring on behalf of a friend.
I'm afraid you can't have that property, Mr. Daly. You see, like the admirable trade unions, my colleagues and I run a closed shop. We jealously guard what is ours in these decidedly dodgy times.
He wants to open a restaurant, not a massage parlour.
Exactly. What a waste of prime floor space. Believe me, I'll make much better use of it.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, these blokes are robbing me. Give me that.
I can't see a thing, Mr. Daly. Not a thing. Let him go now. Perhaps I've been overcautious. I see now that you don't really pose a threat to us.
You picked the wrong one, mates. I'll have the bloody lot of you for this.
Did you say something?
No, this place echoes.
You looking for these?
Well, as a matter of fact, I was till, yeah.
Well, you can't have them. Not till we've had a little chat.
Oh, please, Terry, look, I've got head on me this morning. A bullet itself wouldn't cure it.
I saw your friend Neville. The partner, remember? Guards to third floor, 45 seconds. Wheel trolley to fourth floor, 20 seconds. Do you still read Boys Own in Spain?
Look, Jerry, that's a real beauty.
Beauty's bleeding madness, and you know it. I mean, look how Neville bottled yesterday, eh? And you, what a team, dynamite.
Well, I thought maybe you and Des.
Nah. Listen, just get it into your head. I don't do those sort of things anymore. And I don't understand why you are. I mean, you've got a bar. You're a businessman, aren't you?
Oh, there is no bar, Till. Well, there is a bar, but it isn't mine. No bleeding way is it mine. I'm just Joe Soap, bottle washer. You haven't got a cold beer in your fridge, have you there, Till? I'm dying over here.
Not yet, no. Where'd you get that cash from?
Like I said, the lottery.
Is that straight?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it myself. Bloody £4 grand. And then this Neville bloke comes in the bar on his holidays, and after a few drinks, he starts talking about his job, about all the money he handles, and how the security's iffy and all that. And well, I thought, well, here you go. This is your big chance.
Your big chance to get banged up again?
No. See, what I thought was, I'd square it all off with Archie, and then maybe open a caff myself with what I've got left. Yeah, I've got the means. See, I've had it up to here, Till. I just want to come home. Yeah. Cheers. And I just want my mates to like me, that's all. I want to spend an hour and a half every Saturday in the rain watching Fulham get laced up. Go home, have me tea, watch the racing results on the telly. I want to go down to Duke's Head Sunday lunchtime, have a drink up, moan about the rates, the bloody World Cup, and then go home and get a rollicking for kipping on the sofa. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm a dreamer, all right. I know things sound a lot better when they're in your head, but... well, you've got to give it a whirl, ain't you?
Well, you've done that, haven't you?
The fact is, Terry, me amigo, old pal, I got to go scurrying back to where I came from, right?
It's got to be for the best, hasn't it? Maybe in a couple of years' time, I mean... How much money you got left?
None. No. Yesterday was Jack Rag's swan song.
No, hold on. Look, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll get the money back you gave to the others, right? It's got to be a fair few bob, isn't it?
I suppose so. Well, I didn't just do it for the money, Till. No, it wasn't just the money. It was the respect I wanted.
A word in your shell-like, Dave. What's the matter with your boat race?
I've had a nose job.
I heard you had a bit of a party down here, then.
You hear everything, Mr. Reichel.
I don't spend all my time putting out traffic cones on motorways, Dave. Archie Simpson and friends dropped in yesterday, did they?
That's all sorted now.
I wouldn't be too sure about that, Dave. I come down here the other night to find Jack Rag back from the dead, giving money away as though there's no tomorrow. The next thing I hear is a whisper that Rag is trying to put a team together. Before I've had a chance to get over laughing at that, I've got Simpson roaming my manor with complete disregard to life and limb.
You got it all out of proportion, Mr. Reichel.
I don't want nutters like Simpson on my patch, Dave. It's too much like hard work. You don't need it either. What with your licence coming up for renewal?
Hey, Kenny. The pizzas are getting cold.
Just coming. Now, I don't believe for 1 minute that Des and Terry are trying to set up a blag with Jack. But I don't want him hanging around them. In fact, I don't want him around at all. So put in a word for me, Dave. Give good old Jack a helping hand, back to wherever he came from. Then we can be all nice and quiet, as per usual, OK?
I'll see what I can do, Mr. Reichel.
So where is the bleeding car, then?
Well, I told you. I had to ditch it. I'm a bit sharpish and all.
I see. So you get a car with 700 quid of his money and then ditch it. That's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it was only the deposit. I'm really sorry, Jack.
That's all right, Des, I understand. Que sera, sera.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah, you might be leaving us, Oily.
Leave out the oily, will you?
Jack's thinking of going back to Spain, Arthur.
And we now know he's Boracic. So my idea is we get all of what's left of his cash and get him down to London Airport toot sweet.
Well, that's all I've got on me at the moment. I did have a few breakages.
That's all right, Dave. That's down to me anyway.
Arthur.
Yeah, well, I mean, there were the inevitable overheads, you know.
You had my wages and all. Must come to nearly £1,000.
I was bloody mugged, wasn't I? Running bloody errands for bloody oil here. I was threatened with my bloody life. And physically abused. You're very lucky to have me sitting here now.
You're pathetic.
Well, you got enough for the fare to Spain, for crying out loud?
Oh, there is one slight itch there, fellas.
And what might that be, Jack?
My passport. I sold it last night up west. A sort of symbolic gesture. I thought I wouldn't be needing it.
Well, no problem. Report it lost. You'll get another in a few weeks' time.
Few weeks. With Archie Simpson on the rampage and Rycott marking our cards.
Now, listen, fellas. I've learnt a few things in the past few days. Never go back, they say. And I reckon they're right. Now, I'm not saying that you fellas have made a mug out of me. But, well, I can see that things aren't the way that I thought they was. So I'll just slip away and leave you to get on with it in peace and quiet.
Fair enough, Jack. I'll settle up with you next time I see you.
Hang on. Look, I know this geezer. He's got a boat. He does the odd run across to Holland.
Put it there, Des. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Make a decision and act on it. That's what I like. Don't let the grass grow.
The thing is, if he does agree, it'll be a bit expensive. So, how can we raise the cash?
Arthur?
Wait a minute.
What have they been doing there? Having a Tupperware party?
No sign of Rag, then.
Here we are.
Come on, sunshine. Time to get up. They'll be here soon.
Archie.
Why do bloody sailors have to do everything so early in the morning?
Got to catch the tide, Arthur.
You didn't have to come in the first place.
I want to see that my money goes where it's intended. I actually want to see Jack set sail, and I might get some sleep.
Amsterdam. Beautiful city, that. I might stay there. Forget about Spain. Make it handier if I want to pop over and visit you blokes.
Yeah, well, take a little time to settle in, Jack. You know, say about 30 years.
Okay?
All right.
Nice to see you.
Hello, sailor.
Who the bloody hell's this?
Yeah, don't worry. Look, this is your man.
800 quid for a ride in this? We're only hiring it, you know, not buying it.
Take the notice. He's all right.
Is that lot with you?
Oh, my God.
I might have guessed. Come on.
Man overboard!
Get me out of here!
Well, go on then, how do you want to join him? Go on!
Come on, Daddy! God, you dumb!
Cast off aft!
Do what?
Give us a push!
Come on, Arthur, give us a push, for God's sake.
I am pushing.
Oi, no!
Oh dear, oh dear.
Help me.
Oh, come on, give us your hand.
I swallowed some. I get bloody food poisoning. Oh.
Don't make my watch all wet.
Fellas, it was nice while it lasted. Hasta luego, fellas.
Yeah, ta-ra, Jacko.
See you, Jack. Have a good trip.
Make a bite to Jacko.
Oh, you go ahead, Arthur.
He do pen and ink, doesn't he?
Oh, it's horrible.
What are you playing at? Hasta luego, Archie. I'll make it up to you next time. Amigo.
The boat was going one way, his little legs were going, help, blast,
I wish I had
right
a
in.
camera, honestly.
It was like one of those old films, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
terrific, honestly. Oh, look who's here. Esther Williams.
How about that then?
That's handy, isn't it? Pair of jeans you can wear over your shoulder.
No. Have a look.
Oh, jeans with no legs, yeah, that goes down a bum.
His handbag.
Hello, it looks like a fly zip,
Hey,
this.
that's a gimmick, see?
That's very tasteful.
Yeah, don't put your hand in it. Don't know what the purse is like.
Nice bit of denim, though.
I wouldn't mind a pair of jeans made out of that. Don't flare up.
Go on, smile.